Hello everyone. Welcome back to more of the moon and more rabbits. This rabbit over here, in fact. Ooh, there's fate nearby. Probably don't want to face it on my own. Rebooted droids. Actually, they're not that strong. They're only level 80. Might be able to do this fate. These are all Allegon robots, I think. But yes, welcome back to more Endwalker. Heimdall's Last Stand. Sinus Tormenti. I'm not gonna make the joke for like the 4th time. But seriously though, my sinuses have been tormenting me. So I really do feel like I'm living in Sinus Tormenti. Just saying. I should probably, after I beat this guy, pause. So you don't have to sit here and watch me, like, do a, try to get through this fate. To see if fates level up, so I will be right back. Hey, there we go. Rank 1, Mare Lamentorum. It was just that I had not done any fates. Hadn't completed any fates to the gold rank yet. I figured, but I didn't know. And hey, that's extra experience so that hopefully we're not getting stuck at like level 89 or something. I had that issue at level 78, I think it was. Where I was literally like just needed to level up once. But I was like 2 fates away from leveling. So, crash is just ahead. Find anything that may prove useful. Be grateful if you could retrieve it for me. Onward then, after you. Downfall Droid and Downfall Hunter. But like, what the heck is this? It looks like a spaceship. I mean, the Allegons basically, as far as I understand, they did have legitimate, like, space travel. So it very well could be a spaceship. It do look like a ship, that's for sure. Fascinating remnant. Ooh. This bit of Allegon technology is certainly fascinating. Shame it's too bulky to carry back. This looks like a smaller thing. Oh, nope. I mean, sort of. Also, what do you mean it's too bulky to carry back? Oh, hi. You're still active. Wow, that thing was actually dangerous. But then again, I was just fighting a group of level 80 enemies, so I guess that makes sense. Why that would be, like, more dangerous than that. Systems Cube. Ooh. This apparatus is offline, but appears to be transportable. You place it in your ambiguously sized bag. Like, seriously, I totally could have put the freaking the giant one into my, bag. Totally could have done that. Uh-oh. That Loprit is in danger. I see the purple goo. Clockwork alarm. I think people are pretty familiar with the alarm over alarm. It's amazing how language changes and yet stays exactly the same. You know? Also, I feel like part of why everything is so dangerous is that it's level 87. And I'm still using level freaking 80 gear. So, phew, a moment longer, that drone would have alerted more. Now, did you find anything of interest? Found a cube. Oh, let me have a look. No, you're right. You must wait until we get back. Alluring a log. Hey, easiest way to get back. Just to teleport. Easiest way to get back. Alright, but with that, I didn't look for the other, forgot to look for the other ether current while I was out there. Oops. Oops. I'll go find it real quick, no worries. Save it last. Now, show me what you found. Systems cube that looks like a crate and not an Allegon thing. This is an Allegon decryption unit. With it, we can read Allegon tombstones about history, science, poetry, if we had any, which we do not. An adventure for another day, I suppose. Nevertheless, I'm deeply excited for the prospect, and I'm sure you can tell. You have my heartfelt gratitude. Allegon tombstones of poetics. I have some Allegon tombstones of poetics that you could use if you want. I have many Allegon tombstones of poetics. 875 of them. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me go find this ether current that I forgot about. In case anybody's wondering why it is that I'm like doing this first instead of just hitting up the freaking... Oh, it's right there. How about that? Instead of like just hitting up the MSQ, finishing that off, and then coming to search, I like to get the last current in the MSQ as the last current, you know? The game is kind of more or less designed that way from what I can tell. You know, like you're always able to get everything, you know, all of the other currents before, like hitting that, like, final MSQ. Like the ether current from the MSQ. And so I just like to try to get them all, because I think it's a nice idea. So I like to try to get everything first and then, you know, get that one. So that said, looks like they're over here. Hi, Growing Way. Archives. The archives are right to this door, but it seems to be locked. Guess we'll just have to go and find whoever has the key. Collingway, enough. If you have naught else to tell us of the final days, you need only say so. We can ill afford to be wasting time here, as you well know. Did you yourselves not tell us we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but the moon was to be a perfect paradise for the people of Etheris. We're running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. We hoped you'd see the wonders we have to offer, but found nothing but flaws in our works. Only one of you saw our potential, so you others must be kept here. Ah, so that's the Living Ways game. Run us about in circles and, failing that, lock us away so we can't put the plan at risk. Everyone except Urianger. He understands what is at stake, what must be done. I fear you have misjudged us, Growingway. Never have we decried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Etheris and her reflections to their doom. If there is a way to avert the final days, I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? There's no room for ifs and maybes now. People of Etheris will escape here to the moon. They'll be safe, and we'll finally get to see all their happy, smiling faces. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. This sword, though. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. That sword. If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. Say we knock these ones out, split up, and make our way to the exit. Agreed. Let us reconvene where Argos awaits outside. Knock these three out, and then split up. So you say. But then you leave me to do it. You won't escape. Caesar! Ow, that hurt. Larg! Reinforcements have arrived. Oops, I had dual cast still. Too strong. Please come quietly. I'm going away. Hopefully I'm dealing non-lethal damage here. You have to save them. Right. Like I said, hopefully I was dealing non-lethal damage there. Luckily my character is pretty good about that. She knows when to deal non-lethal damage and when not to, so. Alright. I mean, really, though, what did they expect? Like, did they really think that they were going to keep us here? Like, no offense to them, but I really don't think that was going to work out. Good, you're here. We must hurry to the Watcher's Palace and find Urianger. Back to the Watcher's Palace.
はて、監視者の館に用があるのでは。
察しが悪いですわ。あなたを彼らから引き離す方便に決まっているでしょう。今のうちに地上に戻って人を連れてくる段取りを進めてくださいませ。
そういうことでしたら申し訳ありません。私は地上へは戻らない。
どうして？本当に急がないとダメなんだ。週末が始まったらみんながひどい目に遭っちゃうよ。
あなた方は本当に私たちのことを大切に思ってくれているのですね。
来た
ー。大丈夫。彼らも私も怒りません。そんなこと到底できるわけがない。何千年もかけて月を開拓するのは使命だとしても決して楽なことではなかったでしょう。
Urianger.
それでも
I
あな
love
た
him.
方はやり遂げ、そしてその名前を選んでくださった。
名前？私たちの現代語での名前のことですの？
ええ、名前とは己を表す大事なもの。そうありたい、そうあってほしいという願いなのです。私たちが親しみやすいようにと今の名前を選んでくれたあなた方のこと。アーテリスの住民を心から思い案じてくださっているのは疑う余地もなく分かっております。
ああ、そうだそうだとも。俺たちはハイデリン様のあの星に暮らす命への思いから作られた。大好きなんだ。あの青い星はどんな星よりキラキラして見える。そこに生きてる奴らも元気だといいなってずっと思ってた。月を開拓しながら僕ら自身の気持ちもどんどん大きくなっていったのさ。僕らはあの青い星にいるみんなと会いたかった。君たちとずっと会いたかったんだ。
Aww, it's so cute though.
だから
I love them
お願
all.
いです。週末から逃げて月に来てくださいませ。
I love them
間
all.
違っ
They're
てた
so
のならい
cute.
くらでも直しますから。
間違っていたのではありません。ただ知らなかったというだけのこと。例えばシンギングウェイ、あなたの名前の由来となった言葉は単に節をつけて声を出すということではありません。地上には数えきれないほどの歌がある。それらは喜びや悲しみ、あらゆる思いや祈りを乗せて響き渡るものなのです。
Aw.
マッピングウェイ、あなたの名前になった言葉はあの広大な星を長い時をかけて踏破し知ってきた証。アーテリスには高い山があり、広い海があり、彼方まで続く草原がある。人は命を重ねてそれを開き明らかにしてきました。あなたは、失礼、まだお名前を伺っていませんでしたね。
プディングウェイ。
Putting away. Aww.
それをふむ、言葉で説明するよりも作って差し上げられればいいのですが。ピ
Even
ク
to
シー
that.
族に習った魔法が使えるかもしれません。後で試してみるといたしましょう。そしてリビングウェイ、あなたの名前の意味を説明することはとても難しい。
Yeah.
ですが、そうですね。私がまだ子供だった頃、読書を邪魔してくる幼なじみに戯れのつもりでその言葉の意味を問うたことがありました。彼女はうんと悩んだ後にこう
Does
言
it mean
った。
to live?
まだ読めていない本の続きに期待すること。今日の嫌な失敗が明日には塗り替えられるようにと願うこと。今話している誰かとまた話せたらいいなと思うこと。多分そういうことの積み重ねじゃないか。
Wow.
よくわかりませんわ。
I'm like legitimately tearing up from this, dude.
私もまだ学んでいる途中です。ですが精一杯あなた方に伝えさせていただきますので、少しの間私たちのことを知っていただきたいのです。これを
Oh? Oh, that's the ink.
インクです。アーテリスと同じ青色の急ごしらえですが、出来には少しばかり自信があります。
Wow.
私が嘘で先導せずとも、人は必ず行くべき道を決断するでしょう。どうかそれを待ってはいただけないでしょうか。そのインクであなたの持つ本の続きを綴りながら、人を知っていくうちに付き合い方や月の変えるべきところが見えてくるかもしれない。何より互いにとってより良い新たな道を見つけられるかもしれません。
わかりました。ぜひお願いいたしますわ。
Like, I legitimately, it's like, I legitimately tearing up from that scene.
私はここに残り、レポリットと共に月を整えます。サンクレット、あなたはまさかリーンを見捨てるような選択はしないでしょ。
The music.
他の皆さんも同様です。きっと最後の瞬間まで星を捨てず 共存世界を犠牲にしない方法を探すでしょう。だからこそです。いざという時は月で逃げられる段取りがされていた方がそちらも心置きなくあがけるかと。分かった。俺たちがしくじったらあの星の連中を必ずお前が救ってやってくれ。ええ、そのような時にはあなた方ごと引っ張り上げますのでご容赦を。
Yeah, if being the operative term, definitely. Oh, the flower. Eidolon gave it to me. Elpis.
勝手に焦ってしまってあなた方にも失礼を。本当に申し訳ありませんでしたわ。
おあいこよ、こちらも強行手段に出てしまったし、グロービングウェイたちに謝っておいてもらえると助かるわ。
承知いたしました。私たちはひとまず人について学びながら地上の皆様の決断をお待ちしますわ。それにあたって協力者のことをお伝えしようと思うのですが。
ああ、大丈夫よ。同棲し合う理解でしょ。
Even Yostola knew. Even Yostola figured it out.
ご存知でしたの
Charlene
状況
informed.
から見てね。あなたたちの話していた協力者の行動に彼らの動きが当てはまっていたのよ。
Yeah.
サモン会に
That's
かけられて
exactly
ま
what
で
I was thinking.
ラビリンソスや禁書を調査しておいた甲斐があったわ。詳しい話は地上に戻ってからにしましょうか。アルフィノたちも待ちわびているでしょうしね。
Agreed. God, I love the music in this expansion so much. It's so good. 'Twas a relief to see Livingway was pleased with my gift of ink. To serve and serve well. While their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. It will be no easy task to prepare them for what must needs be done, but gladly I embrace this duty, even if it doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Forgive me my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you, and all our fellow scions. When next I return to Aetheris, I pray I find you all in good health and good spirits. Yeah! Freebird Bear Lamentorum! Ether Current Attunement complete! Phrygian headgear. Your excursion on the moon concluded. Your Stola is keen to return to Aetheris. With the Laprats in Oriandre's capable hands, we needn't worry about affairs here in our absence. Knowing now the face of their earthly collaborators, there's much to discuss with Elfino and the others. Let us return to the Tower of Babel. Our battle for the star will soon begin in earnest, and we must be prepared. Speak with Thancred at the Nethergate. Alright, before I do that, though, I am going to take a quick flight into this area that we don't have revealed yet. That way I can get the rest of the map uncovered. Specifically the Cradle of Darkness, which is an area that can only be uncovered, I assume, by flying into the very center here. So there's that. Not that there's really anything to see there. I'm more curious about Vallis Vulneris, which, like, we walked past several times. And, like, the name popped up, but, like, that was the extent of it. Ooh, there's a big, like, crater over here? Or is this just the... Oh, that's just that. Okay. Yeah, that was where one of the ether currents was. So there's that. And then the Kydonia Knolls. Mapping the realm. Mare Lamentum. Trying to see if it's like... Oh! I'm trying to see if it looked like something. It does! How about that? How about that? That's really cool, dude. That's really cool. Of course, all the way over there is where the rest of the zone is. Very cool. This is really, like, this place is really cool. I'm not gonna lie. It really is. That said, I don't suppose Aetheris over there rotates or anything, do it? Don't know. I don't think it does, but it might be like, if it does rotate, it might be rotating in, like, Eorzean time. But I don't know. I was just curious, like, what you could see on, you know, the planet. And the answer is not a lot at the moment. I feel like we had better, like, views of it before, but maybe not. Then again, I think this light might be, like, growing. So it might not be that the planet itself rotates, but the light might rotate around the planet. I'm not entirely sure. I was just curious, like, what we could see of this. Because, like, when World of Warcraft did this, like, we could see all of Azeroth. And, like, you know, it, like, rotated around, and you could see, like, all of Azeroth and everything. And it was interesting because they've never, like, they never actually updated the model to include, like, the new areas as they went along. So it was a little sad that that happened. You know, you never, like, got to see, like, new areas added to the, like, globe. I don't think this light is, like, changing at all. Now I'm spending a lot of time just, like, looking at Aetheris there. But I was kind of hoping, like, we get, you know, the ability to... Ooh, the Sea of Stars. interesting. It's all that's here is Mare Lamentorum, but interesting. I would have just figured it'd be called the moon. So that's very interesting. Sea of Stars. Very interesting. But yeah, like, cause I wanted to see if like I could make out any of this map on Aetheris here. But like there were really couple of really good like shots of it earlier, I feel like. But now like it's dark and I can't see anything. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if maybe if I just waited till, you know, it's night, if like this would light up or something or what, but yeah, it is what it is. Maybe I'll like try and see if anybody else has done, you know, what is up there, you know, kind of stuff. You know, because I am legitimately curious if like you can make out like the continents or anything, and if so, it makes me wonder if they've like hidden anything special in here, you know, because like here's the thing, like we don't see any of this, you know, we don't see any of Ilsabard. So it could be really neat to like hide Ilsabard on like the planet here, you know, have it be like here's Eorzea, and then have like Ilsabard over like here, and like have a shape on the map here, but then, you know, you look at it and you're like, what is that? That doesn't look like anything. And then it's just like Ilsabard, but then people are like speculating, is it the backside of the planet? Oh wait, that's World of Warcraft, so never mind. But yeah, it's interesting. So, of course you can see all the constellations though, which is pretty cool. And this swirling like vortex is still here, which kind of surprises me. Like I get that the whole idea is that like, oh, Zodiark's gone now, and so like everything is being released. I just like figured this would have like played it, you know, the swirling vortex there would have played into something, but oh well. It is what it is. But yeah, if anybody's got a really good like picture of Aetheris there, let me know. I definitely like to look at it, you know. Boy, you can go high. Oh boy, you can go high. Oh, there it is. Oh, good grief, you can go high. Mount can fly no higher. Yes, I'm aware. I'm just seeing if they, like, you know, put any little Easter eggs out in the edges of the moon or anything, but nah. So, alright. Off to the down we go to the Nether Gate. Which I completely forgot that even existed. I was like, I don't know how we get back without just, you know, like normal travel. So, but yeah. Exit to the Nether Gate. Wait. Yes. Yes. Exit to the Nether Gate. Speak with Thancred in the Nether Gate. I might regret the fact that I am in this outfit. Because it looks like we're going back to Garlemald for a bit. Gods, I can scarcely believe we went to the moon and back. But we'll have time to reflect on that later. Right now, we need to head back to Camp Broken Glass and deliver a thoroughly detailed report to Lucia. I'd like very much to know how everyone is getting on here as well. It's only just begun to treat the tempered prisoners when we left. I share your curiosity, but warning our allies of the final days is of greater importance. I speak not only of the contingent, of course. The heads of state of every nation must know what we have learned. We know not when or where or in what manner the final days will begin to manifest, so we must see that everyone is prepared. Agreed. Though we may wish to stress the importance of discretion, lest the public be sent into a panic. Not that anyone in a position of responsibility should need to be told as much, but it bears repeating. Anyway, first things first, to Camp Broken Glass. Did not expect to be going back to Garlemald, gonna be honest. If I had known that, I probably would have kept the other outfit. Oh well. Right to Camp Broken Glass. I'm sure we'll only be here for a short time anyway, so it's not a big deal. I like to, wear the proper outfits, but in cases like this where I can't really change it, it's oh well. I just get to freeze. Seriously, it's gotta be cold. Oh, I didn't actually open these, did I? Gloves. Boots. Legs. There we go. Oh my god. This is why I didn't want to equip them immediately. This outfit is ridiculous. You know what? It's warm though. I'll wear it for now. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm wearing this outfit right now for friggin' cutscenes. You know what? It looks warm, so I'm gonna deal with it. It's good to see you all again. No worse for your lunar adventure, I hope. We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us what's become of Garlemald in our absence? We succeeded in subduing the tempered inside the Tower of Babel. We took many alive, but combined with those who were already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here, and so we have petitioned the aid of the allied nations. Some are, understandably, hesitant to prefer assistance, particularly those that were but recently subject to imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow scions, we endeavored to see them safely transported and subsequently cured of the tempering. With all the temper to be relocated? Not at all, no. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Julius is one such patient, though he is not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth be told, it was a miracle he and those in his company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Elfino and Alisae's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be with us today. In light of recent developments, have the Alliance leaders come to any decisions regarding Garlemald? Given the tremendous ramifications of what has happened here, it will take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Anima was defeated, we received war reports that each and every tower has vanished. Hey! For mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as that you experienced in Thevnair. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and are receiving treatment. To hasten this endeavor, the Beast Tribes have received instruction in the magics needed to cure tempering. Master Matoya is no doubt thrilled the Mother Porksy affords her so many visitors. Yes, we are grateful for her ongoing efforts, as well as those of our comrades near and far. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfer of Temperate has been complete. Lucy and I will remain, along with a small force, to continue offering aid to those here in Garlemald. The Empire may be no more, but there are yet those who call these lands home. I believe that accounts for recent events here, so, what of the moon and the Telephori? Well, a lot happened while we were up there. Zodiac got released, nearly everything is doomed, all heck is to pay. The final days. Gods, I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles. There is still much we do not know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Yes, of course. I will send word forthwith. We'll also release your fellow scions from the present duties, that they may return to Charlayan. Your energies are better spent finding a means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow scions, you'll be happy to hear that Mistress Creel, though still on the mend, has been moved to the Baldesian Annex and given into Tataru's care. Thank you. I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Let us be on our way then. One last thing, if I may. After your confrontation with Zodiac, said Xenos took his leave. In all likelihood, he has returned here to Garlemald. I have a mind to dispatch scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts. But first, wish to ask if you believe there is merit in doing so. If they found him, they would not likely live to tell the tale. If you're expecting a trail of destruction to follow, you won't find one. An admirable but futile endeavor. I suppose you're right. To dispatch good soldiers in pursuit of such a beast would be to send them to their deaths. Pray forget I entertained the notion. While on the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounce the Crown Prince and condemn his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and its continued use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. For this reason, he has been declared as Xenos Viator Gelvis, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Neat. Vendeniel is no more. Now his own people turn against him. It seems he's not but his bloodlust to keep him company. Better than an army to see it sated. Better that than an army to see it sated. At any rate, I will not keep you longer. I pray you safe passage to Charlayan. Alright. Back to Charlayan. Also, I'm kind of surprised that Charlayan is in the others. And my guess it is in the Northern Empty, which isn't any of the other areas, so it makes sense. I don't know. The other tab has been empty for so long. Like, the others tab has been just Mordona for so long that getting into this expansion and finally seeing stuff added to it is like, wow. Also, it's snowing here. Right! It is cold in Charlayan as well, isn't it? Ah, well. I don't care. I really want to get rid of that freaking outfit. So, Creo! Also, can you please put your hood down? Because you're so cute. Welcome back, Kassandra. We were so terribly worried about you. Though it is plain I have caused my own fair share of worry, and for that I apologize. Heidelin called to me that day when you entered the Tower of Babel. Her pleas were faint but desperate, and I knew at once she required a vessel to carry out her will. What came after feels like a dream barely remembered, my body flowing through the life stream toward Garlemald. When I regained consciousness, I was all aches and frostbite, exhausted of ether. So exhausted, in fact, I could only laugh. For it was in that moment I understood Raha's weariness from the Tower of Zot. Would that I could laugh at a time like this. Though I prevented Zodiac from being unleashed upon the world, I'm curious to know what else took place there on the moon. Well, he's dead, so there's that. Perhaps we should wait for the others to join us before you give your account. Let's reconvene in the main hall once they've arrived. Wait at the designated location. I assume in the main hall. Yes. Oh my god, people spamming emotes without turning off the emote log. So annoying. There's a freaking /emote log command. Also, when you have the emote log, the emote window open, like there's literally a button in the emote log, in the emote window that says like, disable emote log. Sorry to kept you all waiting. Not at all. We understand you've been quite busy. Will early on Jay be joining us? He's on the moon! Duty keeps him away, I'm afraid. Though Kassandra can explain why better than I. Sure. So it's like this. He's basically trapped on the moon. Well, I guess he's not exactly trapped, but he's there to do a bunch of stuff, so. The final days, as befell Amarat. And we are to escape via the moon. What of the source and its reflections? I have no intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin. So, how do we stop this? Unfortunately, we have no answers at present. If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as was the case in the time of Amarat, the solution would be to alter the flow of aether through the entirety of the star. The ancients accomplished this by summoning Zodiac, sacrificing half the star's population in the doing. But it should go without saying that such a sacrifice must not, cannot be repeated. This leaves us with the daunting task of identifying the underlying catalyst for the final days, a feat which even the Amoratines could not accomplish. Unfortunately, we found no clues in Mare Lamentorum. There is still much we do not know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what may have caused it. The final days were marked by the corruption of the Amoratines' creation magics, but we command no such power, which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some parallel with the events of the past, and thereby form some semblance of a plan. Perhaps we should start with the forum, then. Having worked with the Loporrits in secret all this time, there's surely more they can tell us. Forgive the intrusion, but I've urgent news. The forum is holding a public assembly in the plaza outside. Some sort of announcement. What is Father up to now? There's only one way to find out. Too many voices. Please add voicing. I'm surprised that this cutscene didn't have voicing, to be honest. The next one I'm going to assume is going to, though, because it seems like a pretty major cutscene. I'm assuming the forum is announcing the whole, you know, final days in the moon and all that.
Ah, 皆の者、静粛に、静粛に。
静粛に。
まずは急な招集に応じてくれたことに深く感謝しよう。今日これからする話はシャーレアンの今後、いや世界の今後にまつわる重大なもの。故にあえて古き議会の在り方にのっとり、できる限り全ての市民に集まってもらったのだ。近頃国外においてテロホロイと名乗る集団が騒ぎを起こしているのを耳にした者もいるだろう。それ自体は人の世にありふれた騒乱に過ぎない。しかし彼らが終末という言葉を用いたことで哲学者議会は警戒を強めていたのだ。我々はかつて去るお方から予言を預かった。終末の最悪を招かんとする者、地に名を馳せしとき、真なる終末が天より注ぎて星を食らわん。
聞いたことのない予言だ。
不吉だわ。災いを暗示しているのかしら。
まあ待て、具体的に話したいところだが、そのためにはまず我々にかけられた魔法を解かねばならん。
That book. Yep.
我らのことの葉を覆うものよ、消えたまえ。今しめはことごとく解けよ。
Oh boy. They can now speak freely.
これでようやく我々が抱えてきた使命を明らかにできる。
承知しました。遡ることおよそ270年前、我らが祖先は低地ドラバニアにて政界探索を敢行した。それについては皆も知るところだろう。だがその真なる成果は議会によって秘されてきた。
Okay.
彼らは探索の最中で開口したのだ。星の医師ハイデリンに。
What?
ハイデリンは我らの祖先に先の予言を、星を終焉に導くような最悪が訪れる可能性を示唆し、同時に一つの救いを提示した。
What?
巨大な船であると。そこに地上の生命を運び、新天地を目指すように教えたのだ。さながら箱舟によって大洪水による破滅を逃れた我らが始祖ニュンクレフのように。
事実、月にはハイデリンの要する協力者がおり、我々は幾度か彼らと交信を行ってきた。もって予言を事実になりうるものだと確信した我らは、この国を発展させると同時に月へと運び出すべき知恵を収集してきたのだ。
それを今明かしたということは、まさかその最悪の到来が近いのですか？
月の協力者から時来たれりの信号があった。もはやいつ星が終焉を迎えてもおかしくない。よって我らはこれよりこの星からの大撤収を行う。本計画を主導するのは、低地ドラバニアからの大撤収でも手腕を振るった彼フルシュの氏だ。
うん。
知恵ある者よ、賢き同胞よ。これから起こる未曾有の危機は未だかつてないほど世界を混乱に陥れるだろう。故にこそ、我らシャーレアンの民は冷静によどみなく世界の救済に向けて進まなければならない。断言しよう。我らの英知はそれを果たすに足るものだと。皆が良き船員となり、凛々しきニュンクレフとなるのだ。必ずやこの荒波を乗り越え、最悪後の新時代を共に生きよう。
具体的な方策は追って各機関より伝達する。焦らずに普段の仕事を維持しつつ指示に従ってほしい。では。
Whoops. Oh boy. So they found Heidelin.
ねえ、アルフィノ。この前、お母様から言われたことを覚えてる？
What?
お父様が議員としての活動に心血を注ぐようになったのは、私たちが生まれてからだって。
Yeah, because he was thinking about them.
星からの脱出計画を進めることなら。
Whoops. Click too early.
ああ、きっと
For his
そうだった
benefit.
のだろう
Yeah,
ね。
he's always been thinking of them. I would even go as far as to say that the whole disowning thing was like he did that on purpose so that they could move around and do what they needed to do. And maybe they'll explain it themselves, but like he did that so that no matter what happened, you know, that there was no harm that would come to the Leviu name, and thus to them, in a way, if you think about it. That might have been the exact idea, even.
すまない。少しだけ時間をもらってもいいだろうか。一言、父と話してきたいんだ。
Take your time. Keep it civil, eh? Take your time.
ありがとう。ちゃんと伝えてくるよ。
God, I love their new outfits.
伝えたいことはありますでしょうけど。
どうした？また逃げずに戦えとでも言いに来たのか？
いいえ、私たちは哲学者議会の計画に反対はしません。逃げることを望む人を安全に逃がしてあげてほしい。月にはお父様もご存知のウリエンジがとどまっています。何かあれば彼がシャーレアンと月のクルーたちをつないでくれるでしょ
う。お前たちはどうするつもりだ？
私たちはさまざまな土地を旅し、多くの文化や人に触れてきました。そこかしこに地図や書物で見るだけでは測りきれないような時間と思いの積み重ねがあった。そうしたものを守り、愛し、求め、時に命を懸けて挑んだ人たちを大勢見てきました。それだけじゃない。シャーレアンや月の技術をもってしても救えない場所にだってかけがえのない仲間がいる。だから私は今度こそ胸を張ってこう答えましょう。
Indolence. Yeah.
彼らのために、彼らと共に私は戦い続けると。時に声を張り、時に武器を抜きながら。
分かってくれってもう言わないわ。ただお父様にも見ていてほしい。子供だからできないとか、賢い者は争いを避けるべきだとか、そういう決めつけはなしで、私たちが走っていく姿ちゃんと見ててよね。
邪魔をしないならばそれでいい。
いい単価だったんじゃない？かっこよかったわよ。二人とも。
Yeah, that was definitely what that was too.
あそこまで言い切ったんじゃ、無策だってなんだってそうそう音を上げられないな。
あげないわよ。最後の最後までここで生きたい人がいる限り週末に立ち向かってやるわ。
だとしたら一度しっかり休んでおかないとな。ここのところそれぞれ強行軍だったんだ。特にお前はゾディアークとの戦いも含めてぶっ続けだろう。今日はもうフラフラ出歩かずに軍艦で休めよ。
Right? A dozen wings, make it like 3 dozen.
それじゃあみんなで帰ろうか。また明日から戦うために。
Seriously. Through everything we've been through. Yeah, my character is definitely ready to sleep. And we'll get that rest in the next episode. Cause I'm going to assume that there's going to be a cutscene and stuff like that. And we're already, over an hour in. So I'd rather save that for next time. Especially since... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, especially since it's taking forever for this freaking thing to load. There it is. But yeah, I do hope you have all enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. This is not where I thought I was. It's down, there it is. That specimen came from the moon! Oh hey, I assume that that's the clan, the not clan battle, but the hunt, for the you know, now being level 83, and then of course beyond that I still can't access because I'm not actually at that yet. Level 87 and I'm still in level 80 freaking 3 content. So, well, we're level 84 content. I suspect that it's about to jump to 85. So, a great deal of the why I feel comment recommending you for the higher level hunts, yada yada yada, yada 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 yada. Congratulations, you can now do the higher level hunts, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Good, we're good. Guild chip hunt. Yay, you can now get higher things. A hunt for the ages. Senior marks will be available once you fulfill certain conditions in the main scenario quest. Saw that coming. But yeah, I guess that's that. Oh, Moonward gear is all freaking level 90. So there's that. This is probably where my gear is gonna end up being though. That's the sad part. I mean, I'll probably be able to get stuff like the... Ooh, also, heck. Like, this rapier looks really cool. Like, I'll probably be able to get, like, the gear from, like, the Alliance raid. But that'll probably be the extent of it. I have zero plans to do any Savage content. Of course, everybody says, well, you know, once you get there, we'll see. I was max level many times in World of Warcraft. I refused to even touch Mythic. I think I did one Mythic dungeon. And I went, nope, this sucks. And current level Savage content is equivalent to Mythic content in World of Warcraft, from what I understand. So, no plans on doing that. But, we'll see. I still really need to finish the diamond weapon and turn the Tamade Bako of Geomancy into Genbu. Both of those are freaking previous expansion stuff. So that's rip. But yeah, basically I've still got like content from the previous expansions to finish still, too. But that said, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below where there's a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. Leave a comment letting me know. I know that like the rest of the series will have been recorded. But I'm thinking of this whole like PNG tuber thing for like other series if a game is like too hard for my computer and for my you know, to run that OBS and my avatar. So assuming I haven't done this in anything prior to this, let me know what you think. I'm probably gonna keep doing it here until I've gotten like all the way through Endwalker and then actually start posting these videos, because again I have to go back, New Game Plus, the beginning and all that. But there should be a link also, by the way, to Discord and Patreon. It does help support the channel, and you can come out, hang out with us, chat, and all that. And with that, I'll see you all next time. See you later.